So a former client just called me and he said, Tim, it's amazing. He said, I used to be a man of so much talk. I used to talk all the time about what I was going to do. But now I'm a man of action. And the people around me, they see it. And I told him, yeah, bro, because when people experience the new you, it's going to change how they view you. They're going to look at you differently, right? Better to be a master of your silence than be a slave to your words. The only real reason that you're a slave to your words and that you're more talk than you are action is because that's the only thing that you can use to try and fix the problems in your life is talk. That's why you make excuses, because when your word comes back void, when it's empty and hollow and people don't believe what you're saying, then you have to start to lie. You have to start to make excuses. You have to start to learn how to manipulate people and situations with your words. And eventually this manipulation becomes a form of self-talk. And now you start talking yourself out of every decision that you need to make in your life right now. Still waiting for the perfect opportunity. Still waiting for a situation to show up in your life, expecting that you're going to wake up one day and just feel motivated to change. You know when you're going to change? When the suffering outweighs the pleasure. When you're suffering and people in your life no longer want to hear anything that you're saying because they know that your word doesn't hold any value anymore. And see, if you're in that position where you feel like you got to keep making excuses and lying and procrastinating and keep trying to talk your way out of the situations and the hole that you keep digging for yourself, then maybe it's time to start succeeding in silence. Maybe it's time to learn to put your head down and do the work. Maybe it's time to lead by example and know that your behavior, your actions speak louder than words, and it will have the power to influence people around you. Because here's the deal. You're influencing people in a positive or negative way. You're either influencing them positively or you're influencing them negatively. Are you bringing out the best in people or are you bringing out the worst? But Tim, my wife. Why don't you make these videos about my wife? Because why? Because when you're bringing out the worst in somebody, don't point the finger at them because you're bringing out the worst in them. You're causing that. So this is a video, this is a message, this is a call to action to men who want to allow their actions to speak louder than their words and who want to learn to master silence, to master action, to have discipline in what they say, how they think, over how they feel, what they do, instead of making excuses. Because here's the deal. No one's falling for that anymore.